G'day guys, Jared McMillan here, J&J Rural. I thought I would take this opportunity with all the recent weather we've been having and floods and stuff to show some of you guys how to do a quick, easy, simple fence repair, wire repair. You do it yourself with just a pair of pliers and a shifter or a chain strainer if you haven't got a tensioner buckle on your wire. But what I want to show you first is this. Stop doing this. Don't tie these knots. They're crap. Alright, now I've just made a makeshift little setup here on my cattle yards just to show you guys this knot real quick. But yeah, the one I want to show you is the one you want to use instead of using this one. This one's just your basic loop around twitch off on both ends. It's no good, don't do that. So now I do need to add a bit of a note here. If you are using this knot in the field to repair a snapped line wire in your fence, you will probably need to add extra wire so you've got enough length to tie the knot. Now if you do need to do that, I recommend that you add a minimum 400 millimeters. I generally just aim for around about half a meter. And so what you'll do is tie one figure eight, which you'll see in a second, and that will be with the existing end of your fence, your line wire, sorry. Tie your figure eight onto your patch piece, which is your 400 to half a meter long patch piece or whatever you need. Then tie another one on the end of that patch piece to the other existing end, so your tension end of your line wire. Now when you tension it up, you need to remember that the knot closest to your tensioning end, so your tension buckle or your chain walkers or whatever, will be the knot that tightens first. It will tighten all the way before the other one starts to tighten. So you need to make sure that if you're tying a knot right up next to a tension buckle or right up next to your chain walkers, you need to allow enough length for the line to be able to pull through without your knot coming to foul you on your tensioning device. So keep that in mind. Anyway. Alright, now the knot I'm going to show you today is called a figure eight knot. And the way you do it is that if you were to come across your fence wire and they're snapped, find your snap piece. I always start on the right hand side of my wire. I'm going to bend that around so it looks like a number 9. Right, like that. You'll notice I've bent it around and gone over the main line. Leave my tag out here. Then I'll find the other end of my snapped line wire, go up through the hole and over that part there of the 9. So I've gone under this wire, over that wire. I then bring it around here and I go under this wire again. I go around and I make a 6, and with the tail goes back over that wire and under itself there. So it looks like a 96. Right, so we've got from our right, our main wire goes around and over itself. The next one comes through the loop, it goes under that one, through the loop, over it, around, back under the main line, follows itself around, over the main line and back under itself there. Hence, under, over, over. What we do then, we leave those there, get these two bits here nice and snug touching each other, and we get ready to tension it up. Now, you can do this with different wires. We're using the 3.15mm soft wire today, just because it's what I had readily available. You can do it with high tensile, you can do it with a mixture of high tensile and soft. It doesn't really matter. But it works best if you've got a tension buckle to do it on. If you're going to do it in the line, in the field with your chain walkers, then you need to tie another tension, termination knot, sorry, at the other end. That's straight enough. Anyway. So this is a way to do it. If you already had a tension buckle down there, then you just tie your knot and then you do up your tension buckle. And once you apply tension, this is what happens. Now sometimes you do need to just sort of guide it, hold it down there with your thumb while you're tensioning it up. We'll try and do it without doing that here today. No, looks like I'm going to have to guide it with my thumb. Yeah. There we go. Right, now it should stay there. As we walk this up the tension, you know, the knot pulling together on itself, and it's not actually using the weak part of the wire now to tension itself. So as it tensions, pulls in, you end up with something looking like that. Now, what we're going to do to finish it off is I like to take this piece and follow the curve of the opposing end of the knot. So that comes around there, crank handle in, and sometimes it's easier to hold that with your pliers, but I just wrap one, 2 wraps, same on this side, follow that around, 1, 2 wraps. I then cut the tags. Now, because I'm using the soft wire, I can't just snap it. I mean, you can, but you sit there trying to bend it for ages. Eventually it snaps. Otherwise, you end up with a nice, neat looking knot like that. And that is called, if I can rotate it, give you a bit of view maybe. That's a figure 8. So that is the best way to join your wires in your field. There you go. Hopefully that's showed you a bit of insight. In future I will do a bit more of an in-depth video with knot comparisons, the way to do midline gut strains and all that stuff. So all that's coming down the line, but just sort of get this out there to try and stop you from tying the wrong knot to fix your wire. That's the way you want to do it. Anyway, if you like the video, please click the like button, subscribe to our channel. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Help support us so we can help support you guys. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them there in the comment section. And yeah, you have yourself a great day. Thanks guys.